What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about NFL player Preston Smith. I actually spoke about him and his disgruntled baby mama on a video some months back. I'll link it in the description box. And again, his baby's mother is not happy, especially with the fact that he has now gotten married to his girlfriend. And that didn't make her happy. And there was a page called Wags Unfiltered, and they posted a screen caption of the post that they put up about him getting married. And Wags Unfiltered said, Preston Smith got married. If any of his other women want to object, it's too late. And of course, his baby's mama, Tony, said, if you have time to plan a wedding, you have time to plan to see your 1-year-old you haven't seen since Father's Day last year. Call me whenever you're ready, P. Baby P waiting. Now, I want y'all to understand there's a pattern of disgruntledness with this particular female. And you know what's crazy? That he actually posted about disgruntled baby mamas on Twitter. Probably have that up in the video. If not, I'll link it so you can see it. He posted on Twitter about disgruntled baby mamas, and he said some baby mamas be feeling disgruntled because that's the highest role they will accomplish, especially after they feed themselves false hope. And there's a lot of false hope going on, man. That's why these women are disgruntled, man. These women are disgruntled because they know that they're not going to be the wife. Now, she was with Preston. The relationship obviously didn't work out. But instead of her moving on, why are you still engaging in this back and forth, seemingly, with a man who doesn't want you? A man who has shown no interest in trying to be with you, because that's what this is ultimately about. She can say it's about the children and she wants him to be a father to her child, but I don't think it's that at all. I think that she is just disgruntled. I think that she's in her feelings because he doesn't want to be with her. So she's using the child in order to go at him. And that's what these single mothers do. That's what they do. Not all of them, but these disgruntled single mothers, they make it so difficult for the father to be in their children's life. I have a hard time believing that this guy is just choosing not to deal with his child just because he doesn't want to deal with his child. I have a very difficult time believing that. I believe she is making it very difficult for him to be in his child's life, because if she had if the lines of communication are open, she is willing to co-parent with Preston, I have a very difficult time believing that he is just out here not trying to be a father to his child. This is a situation that she has created, because all women want to believe they're good people, that they're good mothers, but you in fact harm your children and their growth when you have this bitterness towards their father. How many people have grown up in a single parent household when your mother tried to make it seem like the father didn't want to be around? Come to find out, she was making it difficult for him to come around. She'd argue with him because he's with some other woman. He don't want to be in a relationship with her no more. She thought that she was going to be able to keep him by having a child with him, and when that didn't work, she was going to use that child against him. Now, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be in his child's life. When I did my video on their situation December of last year, I spoke about how it seemed like he was being in this child's life. And it just seems to me that you have somebody who've made it up in their own mind that he's not being a good father. No, he don't want to be with you. He's with another woman and he's married that woman. If you were making it easier for him to be a father to his child, you would go and make it as easy as possible for him to be a dad to his child. But you're not doing that, are you? You're not making that easy, are you? So I want people to understand that you have these women who have this bitterness and they're mad because their plan backfired and they're not going to be the wife of a pro athlete like they thought they were going to be. It burns inside them, even if it's not an athlete. There are women out here who are dating men who don't even have a job. They don't have really any income coming in. They don't have any career prospects whatsoever. And there are women who will willingly have children with those men, knowing those men financially are not going to be able to take care of that child. They know the brunt of the financial responsibility is going to be on them. But because they're so enthralled with the guy's swagger, okay, they are willing to have a child with the guy who financially ain't there. He ain't there, but you have a child with him anyway because you mentally, you are not developed. You still have a high school mentality and you don't understand that there's a lot of responsibility that comes with being a parent. And a lot of these Western women don't understand that there's a lot of responsibility that comes with being a parent. So in this situation with Preston, listen, we don't know what's going on in their situation. I just feel like it's sad that this guy is moved on. He's gotten married to another woman, but his ex is looking so desperate and petty, commenting in the comment section. It's just sad. Going to social media didn't help the last time. It's not going to help this time. He's chosen somebody else. He's chosen somebody else. You weren't chosen. And what's crazy is that the new woman actually looks a bit similar to her. Maybe that's what got her extra in her feelings. The same kind of body type. You know, this guy has a type body wise. And, you know, similar look. Maybe not. And he found a woman that was marriage material. And obviously she wasn't marriage material. And that bothers her. But she needs to make it easy for him to be a father. Leave your feelings at the door. Allow this man to be a father to his child. I don't believe that he is just blatantly not wanting to be a part of his child's life. If you are trying to help him be a father, co-parent, you got to put the children first. A lot of these women don't want to put the children first. They put their feelings first. This is why these women can't get into solid relationships. This is why you will never see this particular female get married, because she's always in her feels. She's always disgruntled and upset about this guy. Obviously, there's a reason why he's not in your child's life. You need to make it easy for him to be in his child's life instead of making it difficult. I know modern women. I know a lot of these women that these women are mentally that they have not developed. They really not. They are highly immature. They're highly petty. And that's why they can't move on. He's moved on. You need to move on too. And if he doesn't want to be in his child's life, when you know what, you still got to move on too. You still got to move on too. I don't think she's an ugly female at all. I'm pretty sure that she has options, but those options don't see her long term. They just see her as somebody short term. That's why she's disgruntled, because she sees that he has moved on and she can't seem to move on. And she's in a way, she's almost like she's blaming him for that. But you have to look yourself in the mirror and see what you're doing wrong.